Welcome to Unremembered Hollywood, but that's another story. Remember when I said, believe me, other parts of the play are way worse, but that's another story? Well, here you go. In 1951, Lee Strasberg was named artistic director of the Actors Studio, a prestigious school that would go on to produce some of America's finest actors. No one was more excited about this than Lee's cousin, Artie Strasberg. A budding playwright, Artie saw his chance to have his material performed by talented actors, which would in turn draw in theater bigwigs and decision-makers. His first play, a southern potboiler called Whither Thou, Sweet Magnolia, didn't exactly perform like he hoped. In this scene, Clementine Peyton Montgomery, matriarch of the Montgomery Biscuit Empire, berates her son and heir, Jameson Granville Montgomery IV, over his unwillingness to marry the daughter of a rival biscuit baron. I swear upon your sweet granddaddy, Jameson Granville Montgomery, you are a-gonna marry Lucinda Corley Winston, and I won't hear another word spoken on it.
But, Mother, it ain't Lucinda Corley Winston that I love. It's Ida Maribel Adair.
Them Adairs are nothing but trash. And that's all you ever will be if you walk out on this family and our biscuits.
If that's the way you want it, Mother, then I'll never touch another biscuit the rest of my natural-born days.
You don't mean that?
It pains me awfully to say it, Mother, but love is more important to me than biscuits.
Such hateful words have never been spoken by Montgomery. I'll have you out of my sight.
It doesn't have to be this way, Mother.
I can handle foolishness to a large degree, and God Almighty knows I have. But I shall not have our sweet biscuit slandered. You're no son of mine.
Like I said, not great. There's lots of biscuit-based arguing. Artie shook off the extremely negative reaction to Whither Thou, Sweet Magnolia, and wrote Sic Semper Tyrannis. The show was supposed to be a, quote, modern reimagining of the Lincoln assassination and manhunt for his killers. Having read the whole thing, I can tell you, it's certainly reimagined. And now, the Unremembered Hollywood Ensemble is sort of proud to present highlights from Artie Strasberg's Sic Semper Tyrannis. In this scene, John Wilkes Booth and Lewis Powell discuss their plot to assassinate Lincoln.
That Lincoln is such a turd.
Hear, hear.
I mean, who does he think he is?
I know, right? He's all cotton is stupid. Plantations are for losers. You can't own other people.
Ugh, and that beard.
Yeah, it looks so stupid, right?
So, here's the plan. I'm gonna shoot him while he watches a play, and you're gonna go to William Seward's house and stab him a bunch.
Hell yeah.
In this scene, Abraham and Mary Todd discuss Lincoln's plan for after the war.
Just 2 weeks left till I retire. I can't wait to take you on our little cabin on Lake Illinois and watch the days pass by.
Oh, Abe, we've waited so long for this. We'll make that cabin our home.
And I have a little surprise for you. I bought us a boat to sail out on the lake.
And I have a little surprise for you. Robert's wife is pregnant. You're going to be a grandfather.
What wonderful news! We need to celebrate. I hear there's a new comedy at that theater on 10th Street. I think it's called, Ford's Theater.
In this next excerpt, Union Army officers have cornered John Wilkes Booth in a barn. Lieutenant Edward Doherty commands the unit, and a young man named Boston Corbett is one of the soldiers.
You'll never take me alive, Yankees!
Come on, man. You're surrounded. Let us take you in and, hang you.
No!
I promise it'll be super quick.
Really?
Yeah, it'll be yank, drop, snap.
'Cause sometimes I go to hangings and they're real drawn out like.
No, not this one. No, we got the best guy they have to do it.
Tommy the Hangman Hangerman?
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's the one.
All right, you convinced me. I'm coming out.
I got him! Pow! Right in the old brain box!
The fuck you do that for?
You said we were gonna get him!
I meant get him to hang him. Now I have brains all over my coat, and I just got all the war gunk cleaned off like 4 days ago.
I'm still alive.
Ah, Jesus Christ, Boston. You can't even unlawfully execute someone correctly.
Sorry. Well, now you can hang him.
You guys are dicks.
You were saying?
So it's no great mystery why Artie Strasberg never quite made it as a playwright. He did keep writing, churning out historical plays, the last of which was Monticello. It was the story of Thomas Jefferson inventing Jello, a play so terrible it was banned in Virginia. He sued the state, but in an unprecedented move, the Supreme Court unanimously upheld the ban. Chief Justice Warren Burger wrote,
"The First Amendment is our most sacred right enshrined in the Constitution. No one's speech must ever be infringed upon. But this play is worse than the Dred Scott decision. Yikes!"
Unremembered Hollywood was created, written, and produced by Charlie Fonville. Abby Larson was played by Annie Savage. That's me. Original music by Jonathan Dinerstein, with D.C. Pierson as John Wilkes Booth, Seth Morris as Abraham Lincoln and Warren Burger, Galloway Allbright as Jameson Granville Montgomery IV, Fred Cross as Edward Doherty, Jonah Ray as Boston Corbett and Lewis Powell, and the charming Annie Savage as Mary Todd Lincoln and Clementine Peyton Montgomery. Join us the first Monday of every month for another unremembered tale from Hollywood's yesteryear. You can subscribe and find more episodes and info on our website, unrememberedhollywood.com. We're also on Instagram and Twitter if such things interest you, at unrememberedpod. If you like the show, why not leave a review on iTunes? John Wilkes Booth wouldn't, and you don't want to be like him.